G'day, g'day. Welcome to Diecast Labs Australia. Today, I hope to be working on this 152B from Dinky Toys, military reconnaissance vehicle. So, let me try and get this thing into the workshop, and we might be able to get a closer look at it. See you in a moment. Alright, so we've been able to, our side needs some work. We've been able to get our vehicle into our little workshop. So let's get down and dirty and have a closer look at it. Well, when I started this, that you saw on the intro, this was just going to be an ordinary video, but this is now going to be a tribute to Martin Deere, of Martin Deere's Dinky Restorations. He will be sadly missed from the community. He was very helpful with all of us that got in contact with him to find out how we can do things in this hobby. He was a member of the Diecast and Modellers community, and we used to meet up on Friday nights UK time in the DMC Tavern, where we would discuss some things diecast, some things models, some scratch building, some dioramas, and sometimes our personal life, depending on what the flow was in the tavern at the time. If you needed help, Martin was the first one to put his hand up, and he would help you. He was helped me get a lot of my castings, in that most of the castings that you see on my channel I get from the UK, because it was cheaper to get them from the UK than what it was here in Australia. And even it was cheaper to have it posted out in 2 kilo lots than to try and get a single item. A single item costs just as much as what a 2 kilo parcel would. So he was my go-to person for my UK castings. So again, this is a tribute to Martin. So we'll get more onto this. This doesn't have a number down the bottom. It just says Dinky Toys. Made in England by Meccano Limited. Probably in the title I will have a number there for you by the time you get to this stage of the video. It is missing 2 posts here. This one is broken up the top. That is supposed to be bent over like that. This one has a crack up the top as well, so we need to do that. It is missing all its wheels. As you can see, the axle holders are all broken, so we'll need to do something about those. And we're missing the axle holders at the front completely. So what I've planned for this is not a restoration to make a green again army vehicle. It is going to be a civilian vehicle. So, excuse me. So we'll see if we can't give it some mod cons, as they say. So let's take this one apart. To take Mumblemouth is with us. To take this apart, you would normally have to take the axles off, so you would use a file off an end of the axle, pull the wheels off and pull the axle out to get to this stage. But because we don't have that, we can save ourselves some time. Just up in here is a small gap, so you can get a screwdriver in and just lever down carefully. As you see, it will come out. Do the same thing on the other side, carefully, and you should be able to lever it out. It's just a piece of tin with 4 holes in it. No interior and no window unit. So, all right, let's move on to the next stage. So, let's move on. Okay, we are at the Diecast Labs stripping venue, and we're having our caustic soda strippers back. We're going with a 1/8 cup. I generally put 2 in. And our strippers do like hot water. So, and our participant is willing. So let's see how we go. We'll put enough water to give our casting some covering. But as you saw, pretty much most of the paint has already come off. We'll then have a bit of a swishy dance. As you can see, we've got more strippers doing their jobs. So we'll let them do their business. And we come back, we should have a naked reconnaissance vehicle. See you shortly. Okay, we've cleaned up the casting, the safety on that, and I've done the repair on the 2 missing posts. Still got to do a little bit more filing on there, and then I'll put her in primer. See you soon. This is just a reminder as to what I started with at the beginning of today's episode. And here we are. Now, here we are with our Dinky Toys 152B reconnaissance vehicle. We've stripped it, we've repainted it into civilian colours, we've 3D printed some hubs and tyres for it, we have repaired the missing or broken pillars. So, yeah, this was a difficult build in that with the news of Martin D. So it's affected a number of the DMC members, but we'll just have to carry on. So we hope to catch you next time on Diecast Labs. Bye for now.